Durant's return to OKC Saturday cannot come soon enough. That's mostly because of the ongoing beef between he and Russ. But he says it's the media that's stirring the pot.
I realized that early on in the season, I was doing an interview with someone, and I used the word unselfish describing my teammates here, the Warriors. And someone asked Russell a question, asked if he heard what I said about being unselfish, and he phrased the question as if I was saying that the Thunder and their organization and the team was selfish. And once I heard that, I was like, well, they're trying to get in between this thing and make it bigger than what it is. You know, obviously Russell wasn't going to hear that interview I had about me just talking about my teammates I have now. And, you know, someone in Oklahoma City phrases to him as if I was calling them selfish. So, you know, it's that easy. It's that easy for the media to twist something up and for the media to, you know, make a feud between us.
You can hear the rest of that conversation with Mark Stein on SportsCenter after Bulls Warriors. Tracy, do you agree that the media has created this beef?
I don't know, but the smoke flashing by about to get me high on this set.
Like a Dr. Dre video?
What's going on?
That's just sexy nice. That's sexiness.
No. I think some of it is true, what he was talking about. It happened to me with Vince when I left Toronto. You know, they kind of stirred the pot a little bit of some of the things I said. But KD calls this on himself, right? I mean, if we're brothers, what you claim to be as teammates, you know, taking up for me in the media, calling me you little bro, making me stop what I'm about to say when Mark Cuban calls me out and take over the interview and say he's an idiot. Like, we formed a brotherhood over those 8 years. So I think, or I suspected that you owe me the respect to tell me that you were going to leave and go to another team. And for him not to tell Westbrook that he was leaving was kind of a slap in his face.
Well, you're talking about just some hurt feelings. Just some hurt feelings. I mean, I don't think that the media created their beef or their rift or whatever we want to call it.
Sure.
But they took it to a level that it probably would have never gotten to. And listening to KD, and he's right. He's right. I mean, all he was doing was talking about his teammates. They made it seem like it was an indictment against the OKC Thunder. And that's what, you know, that's what I guess we do sometimes. But you know, the media took it to another level. I don't think you know, they multiplied it times 5, times 10, where it shouldn't be that way. And I suspect that these guys will come back together at some point and you know, and make up.
Oh, the media didn't make this up. This is self-inflicted win. No question. They were up 3-1, had a chance to close the deal. They didn't do it. And you know what ends up happening when you're the best player? You go into the locker room after the game and say, we'll be back next year. It's going to be all good, fellas. They ain't all of that. And then you leave the team that you were just saying that to and join the team that beat you. That creates feelings right there in itself. We just talked about rivalries in today's game and how people are taking it. That creates feelings. And then the other thing, your other All-NBA performer, you got to communicate with them. You got not text them, not allow them to see it in the media. You got to hit them up
He can't
and
find
be a
out
man.
like everybody else.
Hold up your
Right.
chest, stick out your head, and let it be known. I'm going to leave and own it. And when you don't do that, Russell behaves the way he did. He's not talking to you.
Right, and the media didn't put the photographer's vest on Westbrook either. That was just an awesome moment of trolling. By the way, you can text him, right? You just have to text him before everybody else knows.
No, don't text me. Call me.
I have no problem.
Don't text me.
Texting big news is fine.
The ice will be broken during All-Star Weekend. When Russell's in the game, he's going to look to the sideline. There are going to be 4 Golden State Warriors coming to check in the game with them.
And you think that's it? The
Yep.
moment of truth?
They're going to throw the ball into him. He's going to dribble up and shoot it, and everybody going to laugh.
No
way?
Russ? No, not Russ. No.
I mean, I love your idea of this beautiful society, but I don't see that happening.
KD and him was talking a little bit in the previous game. After doing media and practices,
This is not forever. This is not forever.
But it could be, and that's okay too, right, Chauncey?
Yeah, it's okay, but it's not. It's not going to happen. These guys will be back kissing, making up before too long.
Grudges are for life.